Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 46 of Takedown, and this one is titled Solo. So, who's going to tell Free? Magata asked, still touching your thigh under the table. Well, we don't need to tell her anything until she comes to find us, right? She doesn't know what level we're on said. Just then a small message icon popped up in the peripherals of your vision, and you looked at it. Magata? You asked. What's this? He leaned across and had a look. Oh, that's a message, right? Click on it. It opens a chat with the person. You press the little icon with your finger and the chat opened up. Hi, the message read, followed by another one. This is Free. Magata, you said with apprehensive horror. I think she's found a way to talk to us. Magata leaned over and read the messages and then grimaced. Just tell her that we're not leaving for a few weeks yet, he said. Hi, Free, you replied. Your response automatically allowing unlimited conversation between the two of you. We are still in the planning phase and won't be leaving for the mission in another few weeks. Oh, thank you for replying, Free sent back with a smile emoji. Just let me know when you're going. I'll be waiting. She added a waving hand emoji on the end and then left the conversation. Oh, she's gone now. That wasn't too bad, you mumbled, looking at Magata. We really don't have to be going over much, On said, so if it's okay, we'll leave it till closer to the due date. I have to be back in the real world for some things right now. Me too, Butterfly added. Do you have a date? Magata teased. No, they both said quickly, making you and Magata chuckle. Okay, well, have fun on your not date, and actually, I have something to do that I want to work on as well, you said with a smile. Well, if we all have other things to be doing, then we'll catch up later, yes? Magata said, looking at each person in turn with his bright smile. Everyone nodded, then logged out, leaving Magata and yourself alone. I'll see you tomorrow, Magata asked you. Would you like to meet up for a drink? Oh, that'd be nice, you said with a genuine smile. I look forward to it. You and Magata logged out and then said your goodbyes in the real world and wished Hansu a good night as well, the three of you parting ways. Now to do some upgrading of my own, you thought, heading home to do a little bit of research on how to level up quickly in your chosen class. It was close to 3 AM when you had done all the research that you could and you're itching to try out some of your moves, so onto the late bus you hopped, heading for your work building. Thankfully you still had a key, so you let yourself in the back door and made your way up the darkened levels to your lab, keen to dive solo. I'll head to level 1 first, then practice there for a bit, then move on. I need to be more helpful when we're on the next mission. During that first one I did absolutely nothing helpful at all. Climbing up onto the examination table, still in the dark, you put your own headset on and called for the connection phase. Link start! You hollered into the empty room, your body being sucked into game the minute the words left your lips. You blinked, back in Butterfly's house where you had only been hours before, but this time you were well and truly alone. It feels kind of eerie to be in the game by myself. I've never dived solo before. Slowly you stood up and then walked to the door. It was daylight outside and it looked like morning had only just begun in-game. Time to level up. With a smile you stepped out of the house and closed the door behind you, then set off down the trail to the teleport pad. It didn't take long to get to the blue glowing ring and you stepped up onto the platform, then called for level 1. Your body dissolving quickly and rematerialising on level 1 in the centre of Dawn City. Now to head out the gates and find something to battle, you thought, making your way through the cobblestone streets. There weren't a lot of people around, but you must have been recognised by some, as they gave you a shy smile and a wave as you made your way past them. I think they suspect that I'm strong because of the others on the team, you thought as you made your way out the gates and headed out into the field. So being challenged by another player shouldn't be an issue. Once away from everything, you opened your menu and had a look at the skill list that was there. Skills, the heading read. Dance. Wait, so I only have one skill at the moment? You clicked on the skill and a voice in your headset spoke to you. To utilise this skill, you are free to verbally call for it, or to change its name, please go to settings and adjust in there. Not a bad idea actually, changing the name so that the opponents don't know what skill I'm going to use. You clicked on settings and followed the prompts to change the skill name from dance to move, a simple term that wouldn't be a giveaway when you called for your skill to activate. Now to see what it does, you thought, standing straight and calling, move, loudly. Suddenly 2 blue shining whips appeared, one in each hand, and you looked down at them in surprise. Before you had a chance to comprehend what you were doing with these items, your body rotated lightly on its own and you flicked the whips up, and then you spun, and then drew them straight down, causing a loud whip crack to emit into the empty field before the skill finished and the whips disappeared. Oh, okay, well that was kind of cool. I need to practice that. You wandered along a little, looking for something to practice on, and found a few small sapling trees to try and hit. So I just need to make sure that I'm within strike range and rotate towards the target when the skill is activated, you thought. You stood side onto the small tree and called loudly, "Move!" The whips materialised and you focused on the tree as your body rotated, noticing a faint red line that seemed to be lining you up with your target. Step, turn, up, then got it! The sound of the whip crack echoed around, and you looked to where the tree had been standing straight, elated that it was now bowed over and a small slither had been whipped from it. This is the fun levelling up part. I really enjoyed writing this part of the story, so I hope you do too. Stay tuned for the next chapter coming tomorrow.